Okay, so let's go through some examples and place some trades on some random days. I'm gonna zoom out here. First, we got the market open. We got some sell-off here on this day. Got some liquidity resting here at 46 and some over here at 30. I'm not sure what's gonna happen in these days, but this liquidity here at 30 is likely gonna get taken. So I'm gonna look for an entry around 36 over here and see if I can get filled to go take that 30. I didn't get filled on this one. I was a little bit late. Maybe now. Let's see. I will get stopped out if the buyers overtake that, but okay, I didn't get filled on this one. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I will see if I can find some patterns, some exhaustion or absorption pattern somewhere below over here. Here there was a little bit of absorption, a little bit of exhaustion right here, but there was. I'm still actually looking for a short. There's our levels, you know, are 35, 36 above and 25, 26 below. We got a nice absorption down here. Price is coming up. I'm gonna take this one 35.50. Shorted that, and let's see. Oh, I got filled. I wanted to move down one, but I got completely filled over here. Let's see if I can find another entry. There we go. Would stop over there at the VWAP. Let's see if I can move one contract a little bit lower, 28. I'll move one down here. Nice. Oh, we got some selling down here. I'm gonna move this one down a little more, 26. We got sellers over here in the book. Good. I'm out. So I got two shorts that played out pretty well. Let me take a trend line here and see, you know, if we can get any sort of reversal. If the price were to break above my trend line and, you know, look for a reversal. So we got our levels, our 25, 26 could be our entry, but there's a lot of volume here. They're selling into it a little too much. I don't wanna take this risk. I could find over here, but they're pushing it down too much. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and either find another. There we go. Here could be a good opportunity. Here is getting absorbed. They're continue pushing it down at 22. Let's see if we can get down to 18. There's a peak of volume here, 18. I'm on a little bit lower. 18. There we go. I'm gonna try to get in here. 2. I saw some. They're coming back in here. I'm gonna get out a little quicker. I have my bracket order here with 8 ticks, stop, and 16 ticks profits. Okay, 22. I moved my stop back up because I want this to react. I want this to react immediately and go back up. I don't want the volume. See, there you go. The volume here was just pushing it, keep pushing it back down. So I'm out, which is okay. Oh my God. Oh, that's a nice stop hunt right there. I'm gonna get in. As you see that push down, that was a stop hunt that gave me a good opportunity to get long, and I'm out. That was, you know, when you see something like this, is very usually likely a stop hunt right there, and you know, you gotta take that to the opposite side and see but you know, get back up. So let's see how the situation here, if our trend has reversed. I'm gonna edit this trend line over here, and here it has broken above. It has broken above, so you can probably find a reversal up into that area. I'm gonna also place another trend line down here and see. Okay, this one is breaking below. There's some volume here. Okay, no, this is breaking below, so you don't want to look for a long anymore. But you know, I could be easily done. This is, you know, right now 24.5 points. I got stopped out here. I took 3 trades, 2 were profitable. I got 1 stop over here, 1 profit. I'm gonna see if I can find another opportunity for reversal, because this has made a higher high. This can easily take me back up to the VWAP again. There's some volume over here. I could have get in there. That was just too late. That was a good place to get in. I got 20. If I maybe can come down back to 17, 16 over here to those orders, and let's see if this I could find a good opportunity to enter right here. Got some stacking here on the bid. This one's get filled 16, and got some. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Oh my god. Oh, okay, good. Take this one at 16. My stop is below 1450. Oh, okay. This is my stop is taken out over here, but okay. No big deal. I'm still way up. This is likely gonna go down to the 10. I got some bits stacking down below here. They want to buy this. They want to buy this. The volume is still predominantly on the sell side, but I want to see here if I can see some more buying coming around this area. This could be potentially a good place to reverse around the 10. I would like to get in a little below, honestly. Still some seller. Still too much selling going on. There could be some exhaustion right here. Oh no, there's some more selling. They want to take this. They want to take this, but I'm gonna wait. Somebody flipped there. My next level is going to be like 05, 06. 05, 06. I'm going to try to get involved down somewhere down here. See if I can see. Okay, there's some orders. If it comes back a little bit, I want to take this. Oh, if it comes back down to, okay, let me take this one. Take this one and see if I can get this one to come back up. Okay, one is filled. I'm gonna move my stop a little bit above this low, and see. I got that's not a big volume. I would want to see like big volume, but now it has changed. So the volume on the sell side is not as much. So yeah, I can probably see if I can keep this runner going, maybe all the way up to the VWAP. Otherwise, I'll take this stop. I mean, if he wants to stop me out, that's fine. I'll take it. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna see if I can get in again. There's a trend line over here. And okay, there's some good volume over here. I don't want to jump into the volume because my risk will be too low. I would hate to buy into this. I'm already up 25 points, so you know, I'm not looking to take any risk by jumping in with this volume because my risk would be like way too low. So that's okay. I can see if I can short somewhere around here instead. I can probably take this short. I got a nice clean move up. Oh my god, this one's got pulled. This one's got pulled, so I can see a continuation move up. I'm gonna try to find a place to get long. Let me I'm gonna find a place to get long. The 15, I got the 15 area. Let's see, 14. I'm gonna take this one. Didn't get filled. I'm gonna cancel it. Let me see if I can try it again. There's not a lot of buyers though. They moved up a little bit, but there's no volume on the ask side. So there's no volume. It might be able to come back down here again. 15. Take this one. At my 15 levels. The stop at 13. This can easily go back up to the VWAP, but I'll take the first 4 points. I'll take it if he's able to get up to 19. I anticipate he should be able to go because this ask orders here got pulled. Oh my god, this is gonna stop me out again. Oh, too bad. Stop me out, but I still anticipate this to go up. So honestly, I want to get in again. I want to get in again because I do anticipate this thing to go up. I might be able to get stopped out one more time. There's okay. Now I see some volume. Now I see some volume. Okay, this I like. This I like. Typical. I could have waited and jumped in with the long, but I have a hard time jumping in with the momentum because unless it's something like, you know, like a strong V reversal. Okay, good. Okay, filled. Perfect. So this one was good. I'm gonna take this one off. Edit. I'm gonna take those drawings off. So I could easily be done. Like at 31 points, got stopped out here. I got stopped out in a few other occasions. Here I got stopped out. Here I took profit on one and stopped out on the second one. Here it was good. You know why did I take this long? Because when I see those orders getting pulled, I anticipate this to try to go back up to the VWAP and likely gonna get filled to this other liquidity over here. And you know, I'm not looking like to get like the entire move, like to get short here and then long here. I don't care about that. All I care about getting a few points a move and get out quickly if a move is not in my favor. Okay, this is what you want to look like. And this is only like 15 minutes into the trading day, and we took 31 total points. And so let's see if I can find another opportunity. Typically you want to be done, you want to just walk away because it's easy to just then give it all back, but we got our reversal here, and we got let's see here what's happening. We got the reversal here, so I could easily look for another long. Here we got our 17, so there we go. We got a little bit of exhaustion on the trend line, and okay, no, the volume, there was too much volume there. I didn't like that, but this could be a cookie dip. Like if I see the volume come down, break below, and then again volume pick up and come back in, then would be a buy. But I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. That's 13. I'm not seeing anything really interesting right now. It just broke below, so this was more like a short. But again, you know, I don't want to short in the hole. Like it already went down, and I mean, granted, it could easily come back down and break below, but this is not something that I look for. I would rather look for an inversion, you know, go take the liquidity that got pulled. This was a nice clean down move, so I could look for a long somewhere down here, but I'm trying to stay more conservative right now. I've been aggressive so far, so let's see what else we got. There's my cumulative delta showing me, you know, a lot of volume is on the sell side, but you don't generally, I don't typically use it as a, you know, a trading decision tool. We had this there's lack of selling activity over here. Some buyers are stepping in. Got a 14. My risk could be actually really good over here. My risk is really good. It's always you want to look at where is your risk. You know, like right here I see some volume picking up on the ask, and I don't see it on the bid, and so my risk was low enough to give me a good opportunity to go long. I was a little bit below my action level, the 15. It came down here, broke, then here there was some accumulation going on. I might get out because I want to see this going all the way back up, and if it doesn't, I want to get the hell out. I want to take it out for scratch. I didn't like this. I want to see, you know, the volume here. It's just gotta go. I don't like if it comes back down. I already got out a little too late, but this move was a little fast, so that's okay. You know, which it wouldn't even have hit my stop loss, but I don't care. I prefer to scratch one than hit the stop, and I prefer to miss out on an opportunity, you know, rather than getting stopped out. I want to defend my P&L for a day, and so might look for another opportunity to get long. Some volume here. They said, you know, you would have been a good trade, but again, you know, I don't cry on a missed out opportunity. That's okay. I don't care if I missed out on this long. This would have been a profitable trade, but I don't care because there are plenty of them. I'm all the way up for the day, and that's all that matters. I know there's going to be plenty more. You know, that's part of the game, and I control your risk. For me, this was a good trade because this volume over here could have easily picked up and come all the way back down. So I'd rather scratch it immediately than, you know, just look for this thing to come down. Okay. So let's see what we got now. Eventually it goes all the way up to take the liquidity that I anticipated was going to go take. And now it's at the 24. My entry levels are 25, 26. So if this one gets taken and I see some absorption, I might be able to get a short from the 25-26 back into VWAP. I missed this. It's okay. If it comes back down to POC V18, I might look for another long. Otherwise, yeah, there's buyers stacking up over here. I don't want to short this one anymore. You know, those are flipping, and the buyers are stacking up down here. You can see they were over here. No, I don't want to short this thing. If it comes back down, I might go long again. Look for another long over here. Let me see if I can place another trend line over here. None. This was a little bit of a cookie dip right here that I missed. But if it comes back down towards this area, no, we got here is stopped over here. This around the 20. So if he's able to come back down here, this could give me another nice long opportunity. I'm gonna go on for another 10 minutes here and see what happens. Couldn't get an entry, but the momentum has surely shifted. So lots of buying activity right now. Okay, let me see if I can find an entry. Long. Now you gotta wait for the price to come to you. Do not chase the price, and that's why I don't chase the volume. I don't chase the momentum go up, because this thing can, you know, rotate a lot. I'd rather wait the price to come back to me, and you know, enter on a support by you know, looking at some exhaustion or absorption patterns. This could have been an easy trade. Now looking back at it, you know, but it's every day like this. I mean, you never really have like days where you pick tops and bottoms. I mean, and that's not our job. That's really not our job. 25-26 is a good level to enter. There's this move up here could potentially give me, like, you know, some range trade. It's going away without me, and which I don't like. But hey, I surely don't want to get long right here. I wanna see wait for a pullback. The volume is definitely more on the buy side. I don't see much volume on the sellers, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait for a decent pullback. Yep, they're buying here again. The thing is, if I enter long over here, my risk would is just too. I could get stopped out in a second, and that's what I don't want. This can break down. I want to The only thing I can think of, if I see some momentum over here, I can jump in and take a couple of points. Scalp 26. Okay, let me see if I can. 24. It's breaking down my trend line. Okay, cookie dip, perfect cookie dip. What do I call the cookie dip? This is a cookie dip, what I call it. It's break below, but then bump, comes back in, and this is likely gonna go take out the previous high over here, the microstructural high. I'm gonna move my stop closer. I don't want to get stopped out. I need to see some. Okay. I don't like this because this is gonna take out my stops. I should probably just get out. No. Okay. I want to see some more volume here. I would definitely want to see some more volume. I'm not liking this. I'm up 4 points. I should just get out. 3 points, 3 points and a half. Yeah, I mean, it might go up again, but still, I'd rather. I want to see the volume. I mean, I want to see the volume come in. If it doesn't, I'm out. You know. Those buyers here are, there's some exhaustion here on the buy side. I can't stay in the long if I see an exhaustion on the buy side. That's the thing. So I'm thinking that this could definitely go all the way back up again, but if you are sitting in long and you have a couple points profit and you see no volume in your favor, there you go. Okay, let's see what we have here for the day. Gotta move down, move up. Now we got some exhaustion here on the ask side. I'm up 34 points, which I could be easily done. I'm half an hour into the trading day. I could just move on and go look for another opportunity into another day. Okay. And we got some sellers here above, but I'm gonna call it good over here and go look for another day. Okay, let's see. We got another day here. Initial drop at the open. You got the spoof here. Another one. Got a bracket order in place. I'm gonna search for a long and go against this spoof over here now. That's too late. Another one. I'm gonna take this one. Ask. My risk is right below. Okay. No, I don't like this, but I can move my stop up to break even. Okay, good. I like this one. Let's see. We got some exhaustion here. Okay, now we got a pretty balanced open, nothing crazy. We opened between the range, the 20 and 40 range that I already explained previously. So we really didn't go much anywhere. There's nothing, it can easily stay between this range. So Let's see, they are trying to push this thing down again. This was another spoof, so I'm gonna search for a long. Because I'm assuming they want to accumulate 23. There's some exhaustion there. There was some exhaustion. I got in at a 24. I'm gonna see if I can let actually a runner go and maybe come back into POC. I got in at 24. It was a good entry at 24, but there's some exhaustion there which I don't like. I don't like this this buyer's exhaustion here. There's no volume coming in. I'm gonna get stopped out here for sure. This is gonna stop me out. No, there's actually some more volume now, so that's good. There's some volume there, which is good for me. I should have got out a little bit sooner here when I saw that there wasn't much volume, you know. But I'm willing to risk a few ticks. You know, my very first trade was profitable, so I'm actually willing to risk this couple ticks and see if I can actually get this going. I don't see much volume. I'm gonna keep my mouse ready on the flatten button if I want to get out. Okay, I see some volume. Okay, nice. Volume finally came back in. I move my other order over to break even. I got some selling, but not much, so I could actually stay in this position. There's some buyers coming in. Okay, good. Buyer step in over here on the bid. Awesome. I got some volume on the ask. Looks good. I'm gonna move my stop a little bit above break even and see if I can let this one go. Nice. I can probably take this off at the POC. We got some liquidity over there at 35. I'm thinking actually if this one breaks above this one, I could actually see if I can let this runner go to this liquidity area, because this looks like a decent reversal over here. So let's see if I can get this one going. I'm gonna move my stop a little higher. Nice. Okay, we got this going. POC is met. So this looks like another range day. I mean, it's hard to say if it's going to be a range day or not, because this could easily, this could easily turn into a trend day. This could just start going higher, but we got a nice clean move over here. So I mean, this 35, 36 area could have been could be an easy short trade. You know, I mean, after all, in the first 5 minutes we didn't move much anywhere. We went down to 23, open at 33, we went down to a 23, and now up to 35. So it's really like a very slow day here. We might be able to stay in the range between the 20 and 40. We got some liquidity building up here at 35, 36. So this could easily be a short. I mean, I anticipate this liquidity is gonna get taken, but there's some exhaustion here. There's some exhaustion here, so this could actually, they might actually not be very much interested to take this one. There's some exhaustion here, so if I don't see more buyers step in, I'm gonna short this. I'm gonna short this. I'm not. I would like to short the 35, 36, honestly, but I don't see much selling activity, not much buying activity anymore over here. You know, I don't see much. Oh, there you go. Now they come in. Now they come in. So they are likely to take this liquidity. They're likely gonna take it. I'm not going to like jump in on the buy side because my risk is way too much. It's way, you know, I don't have a tight risk if I do that. We got some buyers. I'm taking the 35, 36. I could try to short like a little bit above the 36 if they think they wanna, you know, continue up, but no. Let's see if I can get me a nice trend line over here, and let me draw another one which is broken. This trend line over here is broke, so let me see if I can get me long over here at the VWAP and the V. That was too late. I was too late there. That would have been a nice long right there at the VWAP. I was late, but I mean, I can still have another chance. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. There was a little bit of exhaustion. I'm gonna move my stop a little tighter, and I want to see. No, there's not a lot of buyers. Not a lot of buyers. I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to scratch this one. I wanna see. You wanna see the volume picking up. You know, you wanna see those. Oh no! Yes, I need to get out here. It's not picking up. I need to scratch this thing. I don't like it. I mean, it could easily go again, but just, you know, I don't want to sit in a trade that's taking too long. You know, if I get in here because there's an exhaustion, I want to see the volume go and pick up and move. I don't want to sit here and wait forever. This I might have actually a little bit of a cookie dip right here. This is breaking down. It's breaking down. There's okay, there's some buyers over here, but I'm just in the middle of nowhere. Like really, like we are the POC and the VWAP. We are just in the middle of nowhere right now. I don't have anything that tells me to go long or to go short. I mean, ideally, shorts don't really play out very much in this market, and but we do have a lot of sellers above here. There's not much liquidity below, so I could think of, you know, a drop. You know, there's much more sellers, you know, here on the book, but you know, my selling over here would have a decent, you know, decently tight risk. But I'm not confident. I might, you know, if I see some big selling, I might decide to jump in. But we're just in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the range. So it's not worth to take one side or another right now. It could easily play out both ways. If it drops, I might look for a long, or if it goes up, I might look for a short, but I'm not anticipating. There's the CVD has been building up nicely. From over here you can tell that it's making higher highs. On the volume delta, it's making higher highs versus the chart. So it's telling me that the volume is more on the buy side, but I don't really take much action. I don't really take any trades based on the CVD, because it doesn't fit the style. Okay, now we got some volume coming down below the VWAP. 29. It's still in the no man's land. 28, 27. I'm gonna get ready for a long 25. Volume. Got the bids. I'm gonna take this one right here and see if we can get a few points. I got it in 26, so my long was good. Let's see if I can get some volume. I want to see the volume now pick up and go back to the VWAP. It's gotta pick up and go back, otherwise I'm out. I want to move my stop a little closer too. There's no volume. Again, those might as well just scratch this thing. This is gonna stop me out. But hey, that's fine. I'll take it. No, it's no problem. I'm up 21 points. It's not big. It's good. Holy shit! I'll take this one. Bad entry. Very bad entry. I'm just seeing this as a stop hunt down here, and so it's very likely going to reverse. But this was definitely not a good entry. I was a little late pressing the mouse, and I'm actually gonna take it off. If it just goes to the VWAP, I'm just gonna take a few points. I'm not trusting this move, and my entry was so bad. So just give me a 29, and I'll be fine with that. Just to recover the previous loss. I'm not, that's just no momentum right now. Look at this thing. It's too slow, too much of a slow day today. And yeah, looks like am I gonna have to scratch this one again. I don't see anything appealing. When you enter, you gotta see the volume just go. If it doesn't, if it just hangs out there, for a long time. We got some exhaustion here. Another exhaustion. Yeah, they're not selling it, so that's good. A little bit of exhaustion here. It's a very slow day. Very slow, very slow. I'm gonna have to just take a profit over here and just get out and just go look for another day, because we are 15 minutes into the trading day and I've done only like a few points up and down. So I'll just get the hell out of here. 25 points. So that's okay. This looks like it's gonna stay into a range. I'll take my 25 points and a half and go look for something else. We got a nice, very nice scalp over here, very nice trade over here. This could have been a short, but I wasn't trusting this. Got stopped out once, took some profit here. So this is a nice good trading day. Let's go then analyze something else and see if I can find a better day. Okay, so let's pick another day here. Before the market open, I see the price came down to around 59. We got some buyers over here keeping the price up. We got our liquidity levels long term over there at 80. And so we'll see if the buyers can keep up with the pre-market or not. Okay, there looks like we got already some buying activity right off the bat, which often leads to a trend day up. I'm on a 66. I'm gonna take this one over here and join those buyers. Nice. We got the volume keep picking up. Okay, nice little exhaustion. There's not a lot of selling activity over here. Buying are still in play. I want to see if I can raise my target price over there. Buyers are in control. Okay, nice. 74. I'm gonna front run that 75. Nice. Front run that 75 over there a little bit. Okay, we got it looks like we got ourselves a trend day, so I'm gonna take my actually trend line, which got broken actually already before I even finished drawing it. So let's see if I can see some buyers coming in again. I don't see them now. So there's a rally attempt didn't quite play out very well. I'm glad I got my profit early in time, because now let me draw another trend line down here. I'm gonna look for a short entry 65. I'm gonna short this one right here. 2 points right there. Nice. There wasn't much liquidity there to short, but the levels, the 65, 66 levels, are always what you want to look for. And there was a nice touch of the trend line, which got rejected on awfully great. So I'm gonna see if I can front run the 50 probably. So my buying areas are usually on the 55, 56 levels. Let me see if I can actually edit this trend line and see if I can get a break of a trend line. Yes, looks like I got a break over here, but I can possibly find another opportunity to buy around the 55-ish if I get an exhaustion. Okay, not much selling going on. Damn it, I missed that. Okay, let's get in right here. Oh my god, I missed that. Okay, stop loss down here. I expect this to be my higher low, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna just take it a stop. That's fine. This is probably gonna step me out. I wanted this to just be my higher low, some exhaustion, there's some volume coming in here, but it didn't follow through. No, this one's got me stopped out. Not fun, but it's okay. I'm gonna take this one again. I see the volume. I want to join in with the volume, and I'm actually going to move my stop a little wider because my entry wasn't good, but I see the volume is there, so I trust that volume, and now I can move my stop back higher. Damn it. The VWAP is there, 65. I can easily, I should be able to get out at the VWAP. I'm gonna take it out. There wasn't enough push. I wanted to see more push, and there wasn't there. I wanted to see the push, and I didn't get that. I'm like, nope, I want out. If it gets there to your level and it doesn't quite reach, just get out. 55. It's there's quite some velocity here today. You see how it moves back and forth very quickly. I got 23 points so far. I'm still looking. Let me see what we got here today. Got an attempt to rally higher, then break down. We didn't go down to 50. So the 55-ish could still be a decent buying opportunity if I see some exhaustion down there. I wanted to buy a little bit lower, you know. Volume is there. 50. No, that was 55. 53. I'm gonna take this one if I get filled. Not sure what's happening here. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't get filled on this one, damn it. There was some data connection over there. I didn't get me filled on that order, which sucks. But it's okay. I mean, we are 5 minutes into the trading day and I'm way up. So let's see if I can actually I got me another trend line over here. So I want to see if it comes down, and if it breaks this one, I'm gonna look for a reversal. Or a short if it goes up, you know, like now we are 58-ish, 56. 56 is a nice area to short right there. No. Okay, stopped out. Oh, whoa. I missed that, but hey, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna, now I got a decent reversal over here, you know. So this would have been a good 50 front run buying opportunity, but it looks like the bottom is in. I'm gonna take this long and see if I can get up to 66. Okay, so we got our trend line again in place over here. just like that. So we'll see if I can get another nice exhaustion. 66 would be my level. We got some sellers. Now the volume on the buy is way larger, but I didn't get down to my level, so it's not a problem. Did lots of buying, 70. This can go all the way up to 80, 72. I'm getting me a cookie dip right there. I might take one off if it gets there. Okay, so I got me a cookie dip entry, and I'll take this one off at the 80. Perfect. 38 points, and not looking for, you know, not looking, you know, to get huge trades, you know, just a small scalps here and there, and got stopped out a couple times. Got stopped out here. This one was a good trade. Got stopped out again here, but then again profitable here, and here got the cookie dip. So, you know, I haven't explained the cookie dip in the presentation, but it's a highly profitable setup when you get like a slight dip here below the trend line, and then it comes back into it. You know, I like to call it a cookie dip because it reminds me like a quick dip of the cookie like into the milk. Kind of, it goes down and then comes back up, you know. And that's what it reminds me, and usually kind of does like that, gets some short seller on the wrong side, and then continues all the way back up into the trend. So that's a highly profitable setup. And we are 10 minutes into the trading day, and we already done up to 38 points with a couple of really nice trades. So now we got this big long sweep up, and we likely can see a little bit of consolidation around here. So I might look into this volume profile. There we go. We got a little bit of consolidation, 75-ish. 75 is just going to be our one of our entry levels, and low volume node, which I missed apparently because I was talking, but yeah, the 75 would have been a good entry right there. I might be able to get it one more time. There's not a lot of volume there. The volume profile here is telling me we are in that consolidation range bound phase. So if I want to get long, I want to have my risk. Oh, okay. My risk, you know, like somewhere down here where I know that my risk is just below this low, but now it's too late, and I don't want to get in long right here. Definitely not taking this long. I'm, you know, we are not like momentum traders. I'd rather look for a pullback. 79. Let me see where the liquidity is again. We got over there at 90. This thing, I can still, we are still able to find a long entry. I want to see a little bit of exhaustion, and but I want to see somewhere lower around the 75-ish. You know, that's where my entry levels are. 77, 75, 77 and a half. Okay, volume comes in. I'm I'm gonna take this one. I got filled only on one. Okay, now I got two. Right close to my low volume node, and my stop right below over here. So this can easily go back into this POC around 78. I might actually take one contract off. Perfect. In 81, and I might move my other one to break even. Perfect. 48 points up for the day into the first 15 minutes, and yeah, this is the way you want to trade NQ. Find those levels, 75-ish. Don't chase this. You see the volume comes up, do not chase and get in. Wait for the price to come back down. Wait for those low volume nodes. Keep the risk, in check. Where can you find a nice entry with with a small risk in your favor? Right here you have risk in your favor because this was a low. There was a range bound action over here with the volume profile. This you can have a small 2 points risk and look for continuation up into the trend. Okay, wait for the price to come to you. Don't chase the price. Okay, okay, that's good for this one. I might find another example day and see how we can trade it. Okay, so let's take a look at another day. Here we got price here came off to almost 50, to just about 50, then retraced a little bit back up. We got a bunch of sellers up above, and below here is around 40 also. I'm thinking we should be able to go down and retest the 50. We are so close. We are so close to the 50, so we should be able to get down and retest there. And 55 with the, let me see if I can find a long opportunity. If I see some selling not being able to push to 50, it's 52. Okay, let's take this one. I'll take this one. Not a good entry. Honestly, hated it. I entered first with to buy on the bid, but I didn't get filled on it because market was too fast, and so then I chased it with the under of the ask. But it's getting close to my profit target anyway. That's good. Okay, so that was fine. I didn't see enough push here, and when I saw the volume coming back up, I jumped in, but I should have actually jumped in a little sooner, but that was still a pretty decent trade. I'm up 8 points, and looks like we might be able to get ourselves a trend day up over here. I'm gonna see if I can okay, we got some sellers. I want to see if I can draw a trend line from this low. We got here is breaking down. We got some exhaustion. VWAP, I'm gonna take this long here at the VWAP and POC right here, and a few points of risk. Just a couple ticks. Are you gonna get me stopped out now? Apparently, yeah. No, maybe not. Nice. At 55, 56 is one of our entry levels. So always look, we got the POC and VWAP right there at 55, 56. So Let's see if I can get this on. I was too slow moving up my contract. I wanted to take one contract off and just move the other one, but I was too slow. I was too slow because I was talking too much. So I got some volume building here on the cumulative volume delta. You know, they are really buying this thing, so let's look for some buying opportunity. You know, there was some retracement here, but nothing really noticeable, and the buyers look to be still in control, so I'm gonna look for some buying opportunity. Okay, got a little bit of exhaustion there on the buy side. Let's see if I can find a place to get long. Ideally I would want to buy again into like 55, 56, but that was my opportunity right here. I already used this one, and I'm certainly not going to buy this one because otherwise my risk is going to be way too low, and I can't do that. Let's see if maybe now this could be 61. Thank you. If I can find a decent exhaustion here, I didn't get filled. Okay, this one's good. This one's good. It got me filled there. I want to see if they are able to continue higher. My stop loss is right below that, and let me see if I can draw another trend line from this low up to here. This is breaking down. I would like to see some volume picking up. We still got buyers, so we are set. We are actually looking good. I'm gonna actually tighten up this top here a little bit to only a couple ticks. I want to see the buyers taking on. I'm gonna move this one here, 67. I'm gonna take it to 68, 65. Well, 65 I should look for a short, honestly, but I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. I need to see a sweep. I need to see this. Come on. I need to see this volume picking up and buying these sellers. Which I'm not seeing. I'm gonna keep my mouse on the flatten button because I'm not liking this. I need to see more conviction. Okay, we got some buyers. Okay, one is off, 67. I'm gonna move my other stop to break even, and above 66. Actually, I should just get out. 68 here, and there's some absorption there. I'm gonna short this one. They're not pushing it down. I should have I don't like this. I should have let the one contract go, but come on, there's actually there's some selling going on over here. There's some slight exhaustion, so this one might be able to take me down, but I wanna still keep my mouse on the flatten button, because either they go, but if they don't go, I'm actually up 27 points. I might get out right here. I didn't 28. I don't want to fade this trend. So we got a sweep up. We got a nice sweep up over here, and this is forming a nice little volume profile over here. Let me change this. Edit, and okay, let's go like this. Okay, nice trend. 65. I will look for a little cookie dip on the 65-ish. Okay, now we're dipping below the trend line. I want to see a slight improvements. Oh damn, I missed it. It wasn't. There could have been a good buying opportunity right there, but I didn't actually follow through quite as much. Didn't follow through quite as much from the buyers. You know, you want to see if it dips below, then you see some buying activity coming in and pushing it back into the trend line again. Then it's likely gonna go up to the previous high, which are actually just very, very close. But looks like now it's forming like this little flag, this little channel formation over here, and with this balance volume profile, we got some exhaustion here on the on the bid side, which could have been a good buying opportunity, which I missed because I was talking and I wasn't too quick with my mouse. But I can probably find another opportunity into this low volume node, 66. Okay, let's try this one over here. I got my volume, push over here, and I'm gonna move my stop loss closer. This moved up, so this volume clusters over here, they are gonna try to defend this, and I get in here at my 65, 66 level of interest and the low volume node as well. So I'd wanna see this continue up into 70. I might take one off, possibly, because I don't know if they're able to push it back higher. Okay, I'll take one contract off, and I'm gonna move my other stop to break even. And okay, I'm completely out now. I'm all out, and yeah, this was a nice good trade. I'm up 34 points. And I could have let my second contract on for much higher, honestly. But hey, we are 20 minutes into the day, and so I have no clue what's gonna happen. But we're gonna find some other opportunities. Here we're running into a strong area of sellers. So this could possibly provide some good resistance. See if the buyers runs out of steam over here. There's some exhaustion. There's a little bit of exhaustion there, but I still don't want to fade the trend anyway. That it's true that there's some exhaustion, but I'm not here to pick tops and bottoms. I just want to find good profitable trades and good opportunities. So we are into 70 it could easily sweep all this thing back up. You know, if I don't see sellers really taking down the price, this could easily take over. So now, yes, we do have a little bit of selling over here, but not much. And plus we know that, I mean, the Nasdaq is such a strong market. It's very hard to sell, very difficult to short this market. It's much easier to find long entries, usually. Okay, price is coming back off. Got our initiated move over here. There's one over here, another one over here, coming back down. Oh my god, this is nice. This could be my long entry. Here we are right at the POC 67. If I would like to see ideally a dip into 65 again, that would be my best scenario. Got still some sellers. 66 would be a good area right here, but I would like to have a stop lower, honestly. So if they are able to actually push it down a little more, there's not a lot of conviction on any side. Let me see if I take a trend line above. Look at the general market. Okay, we got our best level of interest actually will be right here at 65. 65 is where I would want to get long, ideally. Unless I see too much selling. I mean, if I see a lot of selling, 65, I can take this. I'm gonna try and take this long right here. Damn it, missed it. I'll chase it. I missed this long over here, and so I got in with the market order. I mean, I bought on the ask, but it looks like we are at the trend line. We might be able to break the trend line. Hopefully, if I want to see some volume now I want to see buyers, so bump, some green dots pushing it up. Do it? Yes. I'm gonna move my stop up a little closer to only risk a few ticks. But okay. Buyers are stepping in again. We are now at the low volume node over here. 70 is an easy target to get. Very easy. From 69 to get to the 70 is absolutely an achievable target. But no, there's some exhaustion over there. There was some exhaustion. I'm gonna take this 4 or 5 points, to be honest. I'm gonna take these ones because I'm not confident. I don't see. Okay, 39 points. Just want to see, you know, it got so close and then it didn't, and I saw some exhaustion here. Got close to my target and then there was exhaustion, and I'm like, no, I don't want to see the seller step in again. I'd rather just get out and take my profits. You see, there's not buying activity back here, and you want to see the buyers increase, you know, keep buying and pushing it up. And if you see them decrease instead and then exhaust out, you know, So let's see what we got. Now we got again another situation here where there's pretty much nothing. Let me clear some drawings. Yeah, and line. I'm gonna take another trend line over here, and it looks like there's something like this going on. Looks like there's a little bit of consolidation around this area, and you can see here on the volume profile on this shape here, you know, it's bullish. It's a bullish volume profile, so I want to see some buyers step in and break out, and looks like they are trying again to break out, but I want to see some conviction, which is likely to happen now. But if I enter over here, they can still push it back down. So either you get in with a with the long at a very strong momentum trade, or get long at a push down. So now there's really nothing going on. We're just back into our range. Wanna look for a long. If there's a nice dip into 65, there's some that would be my long opportunity. There's nothing going on right now. There's even, okay, this is probably some lack of connection over here. There's some exhaustion on the ask. They are not selling, they are not buying, they're not doing anything. So nothing for me either. $67. If they give me just a slight dip, I would wanna 67. Let me try this one over here. Damn it, didn't fill. Okay, now filled. Now I got my stop right here, which is decent. I really would like to stop below here, but there wasn't really any buying. There wasn't even really any selling, but there's also not really much buying. Anyway, I mean, we are just really consolidating over here. But we got ideally my level would be like 65, 66. So that would be a better entry, but I'm willing to take this risk and see if the buyers decides to step in. I'm gonna move a couple of ticks. So I'm at 67.50 and I'm only risky just like 1 point, so it's not a big deal. My risk reward is good. I got some exhaustion here on the sell side, and the buyers are still interested. I'm gonna move my stop a little closer. Nice. Nice, really good. I like this. 70. I'm on a 73, 72. Nice. 73. Okay. And that was good. Some volume coming in here. So now what do we have? Yeah, we got our consolidation that broke out. This could have been a good short, but I'm definitely not complaining about this trade. We got, our entry here. There was nobody was selling below, so that was good. And now we can actually be done. We can actually be done for the day, but I'm still gonna look for a long, because these retracements here, you know, this is the move. This move here is good, but this is just a small retracement, so I might look for another long. 60. Got our POC there. This can easily just fall back down. We are still now. If I were to move this trend line, we'll be sitting right at the trend line. But I just don't want to be greedy. I want to wait, because I mean, hell, we've done there are some really good trades here today. Okay, so now we got selling going on. Got our low volume node is here at 65, which 65 coincides also to one of our best entry levels. 65, 66 is one of the levels where you want to entry, and we got the low volume node right there. So I would like to see some push down, some dip into the VWAP. We got a little bit of exhaustion there. I'm not selling into this. I'm gonna try to find the. Oh, look at that. 65, give me 65, 66, 67. Ah, shit. Okay. Just one contract got me filled, but I still got my stop right below this one. So I should have been a little quicker there. I was just, when you look for an entry at an absorption like this, you want to see the price stalling for a while, like building volume but stalling and just like not going any further. And I didn't quite see that. I mean, it stalled a little bit, but then I just got a little too slow entering long. And but I don't see much continuation here. I'll take this one off. I don't see I see this exhaustion here. The price did came up, but then there wasn't much volume anymore here. And look at here, this is all exhaustion here on the ask side. So you don't want to just sit there and wait, and just take it off and maybe look for another opportunity, Looks like I don't know if this could have been the last push, because I don't see buyers so much anymore. I see sellers, but buyers looks exhausted. There's a little bit here actually, but okay, now they're coming in. But we have our nice move up and consolidation here. Got our nice big P formation. We missed our entry. I was looking for that entry to 65, and then I missed it once it happened, because there wasn't like the price was coming off, but I wanted to see like the price stalling here for a little longer. Okay. it's a little bit dead right now. We are half an hour after the market opens. Ideally, I would like to look for a long, but it just got a little bit too slow over here. So I might just call it good. As this nice consolidation here, I think this is going to move higher. You know, after some consolidation, going to break out and gonna go take that other liquidity over there. The buyers are still controlled. But it's no trade for me right now. If I get long here, you know, I would have my risk right here, and it could be easily taken out anytime. So I would really rather either see like a strong move up, a push into move up into this liquidity and then short it and then fade it, or a move down and then buy it. But right now it's just like in limbo, so no trade here. So anyway, this is another example of, you know, how to trade the NQ. Always look for entries in those action areas, action levels that I already talked about in the presentation, and look who's the predominant side, look who's buying and who's selling, look for exhaustions and absorptions into those entry levels. Okay,